What's up, family? Get a news report. Dash 20 Mary Lee. Today is Thursday, my city, Chicago, March the 7th, 2024. But in a couple more hours, and in China, it'll be March the 8th, Women's International Day or International Women's Day. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, ladies need a day off too. Wish it should be every day as hard as we work. Long story short, a rapper by the name of T.I. Clifford Harris once said, I don't know what you do for your respect, but I'ma die for mine. Now, that might be his story. I've had respect and love, something that money can't buy. And, I know the difference and stuff. I also know you got to give respect in order to, get respect, and you got to, get some ass or give some ass before you get some ass. Like if you fighting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just going to be a punching bag and stuff. For real, you going to fight back or whatever and stuff. Long story short, a lot of people want respect, but they don't earn it. You got to earn it. You understand what I'm saying? Short story. Yesterday, I was at McDonald's and stuff. Just left this program called Sarah Circle and stuff, and I try to turn over a new leaf. Put the past behind. They have remodeled their program and step their game up. So I thought their attitude and new personnel, you know, may be different or whatever. I got there at like 1:28 p.m. and stuff, and they let me in about Oprah birthday 1:29. You understand what I'm saying? See, in the streets, I had the respect for real, and that was something that people must have noticed and stuff and wanted, because Lil Kim said, "We got the money and the power. Now where's the respect?" Oh, okay. So, like I said, you got to earn it. So I left Sarah Circle and stuff, after getting a few pieces of paper or whatever and stuff to, better myself and give to these people in this building who ain't doing nothing and stuff. Maybe they want to get up and get out and do something for themselves one day. So I post stuff on the board, something I shouldn't even be doing, because they ain't doing nothing for me, that's for sure. But anyway, long story short, I left Sarah Circle, the program, and drop-in center for ladies and even transgenders or whatever, people that's going through some things. And I left, in a good, attitude or whatever, space or whatever. Then I went to the McDonald's on Sheridan and Wilson, right? All I wanted was some fries and stuff, right? That's all I wanted. But people act like they don't know who I am, but they know who I am, right? Early, aka Mary Mack, your ghetto news reporter and originator rap since the age of 8, 1975. And no, I have got nothing for it. So when you look at me, all you see is what you see is what you get, for real, for real. But I stand up for, child abuse victims. You understand what I'm saying? And against the predators that's victimizing them and continue to victimize the ones who speak out, such as myself. That's why I'm still catching hell. Long story short, I went to the McDonald's and stuff. I just wanted some fries. It was a bunch of foreigners, Mexicans, and uh, foreign people working in there. Now, I don't discriminate, because why? God is no respecter of person. So who am I? But 9 times out of 10, if you're not family, they don't have to treat you like family. You understand what I'm saying? So what they think they doing for me, which is their job, they feel as though I should overly, be respectful or whatever and stuff. But I'm the one paying for it. I'm not begging, right? You understand what I'm saying? But it was the security guy. He was a foreigner or whatever, older guy too. You understand what I'm saying? And he was kind of like blocking the second part of the McDonald's, entrance where you sit at or whatever. They had some garbage cans, lined up, and then it was like a little space, and you kind of like got to get past him. It's kind of like in prison, and the CEO be at the desk, and you got to ask to go someplace or whatever. That's the mentality, I felt. You understand? Real talk. And I felt as though it was a setup or whatever, because everywhere I go, trouble follows me, and you know that because Tupac said it, right? And everybody's gone through it, even Clifford Harris, aka Ti, right? And so I guess it's my turn, but it's been my turn for a long time. Since the age of 6, 1973, I've been catching hell. And even before then. That's why I stood up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973. Long story short, I asked the guy while I was waiting for my fries. I had ordered my fries, even though the fries is high, $4 now. You understand what I'm saying? For a large fry. And then they don't even want to fill up the bag or whatever, the container or whatever. So I have to ask for a little bit more. I'm like, man, I don't eat meat. So, this is kind of like my lunch or dinner or whatever. You understand? You think they'll know that, right? But anyway, we ain't going to go off into that. So I try to be as nice as possible, right? Because I don't want no problems, right? I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Long story short, I asked the security guard, before my fries got done. I said, it looks as though this is like the VIP session or something. Could anybody just go past or whatever and stuff? And he was like, yeah. So I thought he was cool, right? And the only reason why I asked, because the front part of the McDonald's, the tables needed to be wiped down, and there was a lot of people, in the area. And I was trying to just eat my little fries in peace and shit. And the other side had more available space. That was the only reason. Other than that, I wouldn't even went through what I'm about to tell you. Long story short, uh, the security guard, after I got my fries, I had asked him again and said, "Is it okay, right? If I can go by?" And he was like, "Yeah." And by that time, some guy was not in front of him, but kind of like around or whatever and stuff. And as soon as I try to go past, he gonna put his forearm in front of me and touch me. I say, "Hey, what you doing?" You say, "Oh, you just gonna go past me? You who you think you are?" He just turned up and stuff, like he been reading my Facebooks and stuff or whatever and stuff. I was like, "Hey, man, you doing too much and stuff. I'm the customer and stuff." And you said, and I asked you, how to respect twice if it was open and stuff. "Oh, you saw me talking to somebody?" I said, "Ooh, you doing too much, right?" You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And I kept calm because I was in that mode, right? Real talk. And then, he finally let me by after a few words and stuff, he realizing that, I'm not finna give him the energy that he want, right? So I sat down kind of like at the first counter close to him or whatever and stuff. And then some girl that I knew from the neighborhood or seen, came in, she all on the phone. I say, "Hey, tell him who I am or whatever and stuff." But she act like she was on another level or whatever and stuff. She didn't really acknowledge me. And then this guy, she came and sat next to me at the counter when nobody there but me. Then she came and sat next to me. So I guess they was trying to escalate it or whatever and stuff. And then this black guy came, and she and him got to talking. So I just took my fries and went towards the back, closer to the bathroom. And then everybody started wanting to go to the bathroom. This is the kind of hell I go through just for some fries, right? Then, I noticed that the white girl and the black guy, had to come through and sit where I was sitting at first and stuff. And the security guard actually stood up because he was, sitting on the ledge or whatever, stood up, moved out the way, no problem. And I seen him, and he must have felt my energy because he turned around and looked back at me and shit. And I was like, yeah, okay. So, I was like, well, let me get up out of here. I'm done eating my little fries and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking to myself. And his name was Tony. I got his name before I sat down, right? And I just kind of leaned on the garbage can that was blocking. And then, of course, I looked at him and say, you know, have a good day, Tony. He was like, "All right, have a good day." You know what I'm saying? For real, this shit was crazy as fuck because he was actually going back and forth to the point I had to turn around and ask a couple that was there, a white couple or whatever. I said, "You see what I'm going through?" It was weird. But then some black young guy co-signed his shit like people just don't respect, people no more or whatever. Like it was my fault. And then I would have got shot for what? Doing the right thing and shit. I gave him his respect twice. But because, he felt some kind of way or somebody gassed him up. So this is for all you disrespectful people. 2 Samuel chapter 13. You understand what I'm saying? Right there I wrote set up. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. So read chapter 13, 14, 15, and 16. But right there, I swear to God, it says set up. I wrote that. So what did I write? It says, then Absalom said, "If not, please let my brother Ammon come with us." The king asked him, "Why should he go with you?" But Absalom urged him, so he sent with him Ammon and the rest of the king's son. And I put set up right there. So they set him up to die. So I think I read this story before, yeah. So they was trying to set me up to die and shit for real. And I was trying to turn over a new leaf for real. So remember Oprah, they tried to deny her a bag in Rome. And it was some Italians who tried to deny her or whatever and stuff, salespeople. And you gotta remember my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, the Italian stallion, real estate agent, banker, stole my writings, and I've been catching hell ever since the age of 18 for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But since birth, quiet is kept from the cradle to the grave. This is the 15. I'm still the manifestation of the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. In other words, if they didn't care about him, they definitely don't care about me, and they definitely don't care about you. So I wrote a piece called "Respect Yourself." I'm the originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. That's the honest to God's truth. Yes, but I haven't got nothing for it. So, I'm not finna let people disrespect me for free. You understand what I'm saying? If me and you fight, it's just a fight. You ain't gonna get shit. I ain't got shit to give. I'm on the verge of being homeless. If anything, I'm gonna sue your motherfucking ass. And with that, this your ghetto news boy, man. Dad soon and merrily. Step your game up. Peace.